Moving into the ocean of both shadows and things and ideas, you've just crossed over into H2O Ravens
Road Trip Zone.
We are currently living in Allie's parents' basement, planning, scheming, and figuring out all of our future plans to look at boats. Our lives are starting to revolve around boats, boat things, and ways to see boats.
Phase 1. We have a wedding to go to in California for my cousin and her new husband. We're going to celebrate them in San Francisco.
We decided that if we're going to go on an epic trip, we should make it an epic road trip. Hang out with some great people, see some great sights, and we should also make sure we at least get on a boat. One of my friends made the comment that Colorado, you always amaze me with the beauty, the diversity, and the sheer vastness of different geography. Basically, it's a beautiful drive. Anywhere you go. Most people don't realize, but there's no such place as South Park, Colorado. There is Fairplay, Colorado, which is kind of the town that Trey Parker and Matt Stone made the show about.
I'm going down to South Park, gonna have myself a time.
Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation.
Going down to South Park, gonna leave my woes behind.
One of my favorite drives is up and over Monarch Pass. You can drive it really fast, and the only thing that really is kind of bad about it is when you have somebody in front of you that's scared of the mountains.
Our first stop was to see our good friends in Gunnison, Colorado. Because our friends have these silly things called jobs, they set us on a little sightseeing in Crested Butte. This is one of Kurt's favorite ski resorts. Beautiful scenery, epic drops, huge slopes. Because we're usually in Crested Butte in the winter, our friends suggested we take a little drive up a dirt road to an old mining town that is now the home to the Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratory. Gothic, Colorado is named after Gothic Mountain, which rises 2,000 feet above the riverbank, named for its pinnacles that resemble Gothic architecture. If you ever get a chance, you should definitely check this place out. It was beautiful. While we were visiting, not only did we get to see beautiful sights, we got to hang out with great friends and play Bunny Kingdom. If you're interested, the link's below.
On to phase 2 of our trip. More friends, and we did a short stopover in Telluride for some lunch. We looked at some $400 sundresses, and then we ran away without buying anything. Our friends live just outside of Mancos.
Mancus?
I don't know how to pronounce it, and well, anyway, it's a small town that's outside of Mesa Verde. It had amazing views, and it was really nice to catch up.
This was really not on the docket when we planned our trip, but we were so close, and both of us were not really sure if we had been there when we were little. The Grand Canyon. If you go, don't be like us. Spend some time. Go on a burro trip, a hike. Basically, we are saying, don't be lame.
We stopped in Flagstaff for the night, then off to Prescott, Arizona. The reason for going through Prescott was to partake in some mead at Superstition Meadery.
Fun fact.
Mead is the world's oldest alcoholic drink, referred to as the nectar of the gods, ambrosia, honey wine, or honeymoon wine, made with bee spit. Bee spit. I think I found my favorite road so far. If you love to drive or have a sports car, the road out of Prescott in 89 is pretty amazing.
We got to see a lot of solar farms and wind turbines, and we think they're pretty cool. It reminded us of a speech made about wind and the death of thousands of birds, and we thought,
what the fuck?
Economy based on wind. I never understood wind. I know windmills very much. I've studied it better than anybody. I know it's very expensive.
We decided he's
Way off.
As we were heading into San Diego, Hurricane Hilary made landfall the day before. We were delayed about 30 minutes as eastbound traffic was closed due to a rock slide and using our westbound lanes. We did see some standing water. Other than the rock slide, our trip was uneventful in terms of weather. Weather is one of the constants, and we believe you need to be mutable with dealing with it. Take your time and enjoy the process. We got to splurge. We stayed on Mission Beach in San Diego. We got to see some of our childhood friends, and we had an amazing time. Got to eat some really good food. It was a blast. In the next video, we drive to San Francisco. We look at some boats, we cross some bridges, and we have some pretty epic scenery to see.